Hello, this is Steve of MakeAppPie.com, and this is the solutions to the exercises, or at least my solutions. There are always several ways to do a programming exercise, but I'm going to go through them live like this in one take, so you'll see all my mistakes as I do this as well. The first one we were going to do is a blue color. We're going to do a blue color function which returns a blue color as a UI color from an integer value of 1 to 255. So, well, first of all, we can set up the function itself, which is func blue color, and then we're going to have a blue value. Oops, let's spell right. Blue val, and that's going to be an int, int. Okay, and we're going to return a UI color, which comes after the arrow. And we put our little block braces. As you saw in the video, I put them together like this to start, so I always remember to close them. If you don't close them, they get cranky. You'll also notice right here we have the error, which is telling us that we have returned something and we don't have a return in there, so it's complaining already. But we're going to start by doing a let color equals CG float. And why am I doing that? Because I need a CG float for my color and my UI color. And then under that, I'm going to put another CG float. And I'm going to change my blue value. So now I'm going to cast blue value. And then after I do that, I'll divide by 255. Because what I got originally, if you look at what I have, is I'm supposed to take an integer and make it into a blue color. So I can now put 12 or 13 and put that in there, and I would get a correct number. So we're doing everything we've done before on the functions in one statement. That's all fine and good. And now we're going to stick it into our UI color. And I'm going to do something a little different, because if you notice in the video above, we had a little interesting thing happen. So return. Okay, we're going to, whoops, we need a return in there. Return UI color. Okay, red. And we'll make that 0.0 for the moment. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to point them out here. Green. Blue is going to be our color. Alpha. For most things right now, we're going to leave that 1.0. And that's our function. That would be the solution. As far as I would see it, and we still have an error. What's its problem? It's got all kinds of errors, apparently. Expected expression. Oh. You see all these things? Why did I do that? Well, because I just made a little stupid mistake and didn't put a C for func. It's called misspelling. Make sure you spell things right. Okay. There you go. So there we got a function, all right? And then we can use it, use blue color and 255. And there you go. Look, it works. Cool. And we can do. That won't work. Helps you put parentheses, folks. And this one didn't work. Notice we've got an error. Okay, why did I get an error? Because I didn't spell right. Computers are really good about spelling. There you go. So there we go. So that one looks right now. You'll notice the color is black, though. Okay, what if I wanted to make all these with some kind of blue, but go from, let's say, blue to whitish colors? I'm going to change the red and green here for a bit. I'm going to change these to 1.0. Okay. This is a little extra that I'm not supposed to be telling you. It's going to run my video long, but that's okay. Okay. And now you're going to get a whole bunch of different weird colors. Okay. Now with red and green 1.0, it's actually going to make red and green is going to be yellow. And so we're going to have between yellow and blue. So if I do a 128, yeah, we're going to get various colors of greens. That's no more fun. Yeah, we'll just leave it at zeros. So that's just, you can play with these numbers a little bit and see what fun things you can get. There is a whole thing about red, green, and blue in one of my pieces on the website, which I have in the notes, so if you want to take a look at it. All right, so that was the first question. The second question was a little more entertaining, okay? And that is to try to create a deep dish volume. Okay, so we have up at the top here the print pizza area, and we have pizza area, and we're going to use that as a function of something else. So let's just start by putting again our definition, and this time I'm actually going to put the C in. Deep dish volume. We've got a diameter. And I have and the computer was being silly. All right. This one, we got that. We are not returning anything this time because we're going to print it. So I don't have an arrow. I'll just put my block. And let's make our radius, which is half a diameter. Fast way of doing a radius there. Okay, and then we're going to do the area. The pizza area will be our radius. And then let's do a volume. And as I said in the hint, the way you do that, you just take the area times the height. So now we've got our volume. And now we're going to print it, and then we're going to use print line. And I'm going to do radius, area, height. And that one has no errors. That looks good. All right. So now we can go ahead and we can use this. And let's just try one. Let's do deep dish volume. Diameter, we'll make a 13-inch pizza, and we'll have a 2-inch crust. Okay. And you'll see in the console, we get our numbers. Again, those numbers look pretty ugly, and in our next lesson, we're going to go through and figure out a way to make those look a lot prettier than what they are right now. So that's it for this. I hope that gives you some idea of how to do this, in warts and all. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Thank you very much. Have a good one.